Hello everyone, I'm your host Aquaman, and welcome back to another episode of Oblivion. Last time, we joined the Thieves Guild after a very buggy mess. It was a little bit difficult to get what I wanted to do, and eventually I had to just abandon it, which I'm not content with, but there was really no other way around it. I tried so hard. Today, this episode, I want to start off by looking in this thing. This is a locked barrel. The fact that it's locked should be weird enough, but it's also the only container in this little area that we can steal from. None of the other containers around here have the steal icon on them, which doesn't make any kind of sense no matter which way you look at it. This is the house of Mervrena Urano, I know I'm saying that wrong, and even in context of knowing who she is, it still doesn't make a whole lot of sense for this barrel to be locked and a steal icon in there. So, I'd like to start this episode off by trying to break in here. Hey, I got it. And there's nothing of particular value in here. Okay, that's super odd. But I guess we'll do with it what we can. Today, in this episode, we are going to wait for Armand Kristoff to arrive. He will be here in a couple of hours. Before he arrives, though, I would like to call attention to something that... Oh, wait. Is that him right there? Is that him? That looks like him. I'm pretty sure that is him, but we can't talk to him, I think, until he comes over here into the garden. So I'm just going to take a quick moment to say that I'd forgotten to do this during the last batch of recordings, and I forgot to say it during the previous one as well. I'm going to say that this entire series, aside from the first two episodes, is being edited by somebody else for once. I've got an editor who is helping me out with the Oblivion videos. His name is Michael. You can say hi if you want to. Okay, that's enough. And he's my brother-in-law. He's helping me out with this stuff. So if you've enjoyed all the edits that he's been doing so far, all the making things look good, which he's actually figured out a few techniques that even I didn't recognize. I just wanted to call out the fact that I'm getting some help with this, and he's done a great job so far, and he deserves recognition for helping me with this series. So thank you very much, Michael. I very much appreciate it. Now, that being said, what time is it now? Definitely not late enough for him to be over here. So, now that I've seen him over there, and he's kind of revealed himself in some small way, I want to see if I can talk to him before he gets into the garden, assuming he's still around. He does not seem to still be around. This is his house. If I go in there, I'll be breaking in. I guess I won't? I missed my opportunity earlier. Bit of a shame, but oh well. We'll just go with what we've got and move on. Alright, so gonna wait here for him until midnight, and we'll get this special Thieves Guild mission started off. Yep, right where we expected him to be.
Ah, our newest pickpocket.
That's our rank, by the way, not just a fancy title that he gave to us. Do we have a special Thieves Guild job?
The Gray Fox has asked me to take care of a problem, but I'm putting you on it. Hieronymus Lex actually collected taxes from everyone living here on the waterfront. Your job is to recover those taxes. Are you up for it?
This seems awfully noble for thieves.
The people of the waterfront are very poor. Traditionally, the city has not collected taxes from them, even though by law they could. The money the city would collect would barely cover the cost of collecting. The Gray Fox has always guaranteed protection to the poor of the waterfront. He doesn't want to let this injustice stand. It's a matter of principle.
And you tell me again who Hieronymus Lex is.
He is a fool of a captain in the Imperial Watch. He's a real law and order type. He has a grudge against the Thieves Guild and the Gray Fox in particular. Lex has made it his personal mission to capture him. The Gray Fox has led our guild for over 300 years now. He has always guaranteed protection to the poor of the waterfront.
That's totally not a biased opinion. No, he's a fool. He's just this really uppity law and order type. Yeah, he sounds like he's trying to do a good job, and he's actually a very standout kind of person. So why does the Gray Fox care so much about this?
The Gray Fox has led.
You've already heard this part. Okay, so he went through everything whenever we asked about Hieronymus Lex. Sure, I can do this.
Good. Find out where he's keeping the taxes and bring them to me. I'll also need the tax records of what each citizen paid so we can return it.
Taxes and the tax record. Actually, didn't Morrowind also start off with a tax record type mission? Kind of a coincidence we're doing this one this early, but okay.
All Thieves Guild members have sworn loyalty to him. If there is such a thing as a guild master, he's it.
And that's it. Do we have a
Please,
bad
go on.
disposition? Okay, we don't have a bad disposition with him, and yet he still has more to say.
He's been around forever. It must be 300 years or more since he took charge. I'm not sure he's even human.
Okay, so it's just he has multiple things to say, and it doesn't really matter what our disposition is.
Shadow.
Okay, so before we get started on this part, my gosh, that's suddenly bright compared to all the darkness. Untaxing the poor, we need to make this our proper quest, and actually, where is it trying to lead us to? Actually, right into, it looks like the Temple District. Alright, so we're in here from the same side we would have entered on otherwise. I'm not really sure where my marker is trying to lead me to. Doesn't seem to be a house, and it doesn't seem to be the other side of the city either. Oh. The South Watchtower. I think that's where it's supposed to be, but I think that from what they were saying earlier, we're supposed to investigate where those tax records could have gone, so I'm going to ask around a little bit. I could have asked a beggar earlier. That probably would have been the smart thing to do, but maybe I can ask a guard and not get in trouble?
What are you looking?
The tax record that was taken from the people in the waterfront. I want to steal it back. Doesn't look like anything. I'll just ask about guilds real quick. Grey Fox, rumors.
He's just a thief.
Okay.
Nobility.
He's saying the same usual stuff.
Move along.
And probably not any beggars in here, so we'll just go ahead and head over to the Watchtower. I think it was the Watchtower. Was it the Watchtower? There's so many different names for these kind of places. What is it? Yep, the South Watchtower. 2 words. Watchtower. I usually expect that to be 1 word. Hi. Hi. Alright, it wasn't illegal to be in here. But it will be illegal to be up there. Right. Hope you guys don't mind me pushing the button right now. Okay. And go up even higher. Oh, goodness. I feel like I should have done this while people were sleeping. No, we're going up even higher. My goodness. Oh. Well, this one's locked. Jeez, how are you supposed to unlock that from all the way down here? I mean, you can climb up there, obviously, but you get up there. How are you supposed to unlock that with both of your hands? Even if you have a key, it's probably ridiculously inconvenient. Oh, come on. But then I guess there's the whole fun versus realism kind of aspect, darn it, in these games, so... Oh, come on. Got it. Ooh, is that him? Oh, it's just right here. Well, first we unlock the trap door, and then we have to unlock the desk. Dang it. I got this, don't worry. I am a professional... I'm a professional thief who... Professional thief who knows what he's doing. Okay, waterfront tax records, perfect. And also take the gold. 53 gold. It might be worth interesting to note, and I only just found this out. Where's the tax record? If we look at the total here... Actually, I guess if you count up the total, it actually comes out to 52 gold. So there's 1 extra gold piece in there, which, I mean, we can distribute to anybody we want. It doesn't really matter. Looks like Helod didn't have anything interesting. Ooh, Armand got 4 coins, oddly enough. Ormill got 7. My goodness. Mervena Arano was exempted. And a particularly interesting name that we won't see for a long time is Raven Cameron is on this list. And that's all I'm going to say about it for now. If you don't want spoilers for the main plot of the game, do not look that up. There's also a piece of Nirnroot over there. I'm going to let that go for now. So many doors. So freaking many doors. Is there anything that's great that I can take? Actually, yes. The repair hammer would be a very good piece to sell. Hi, guys. You don't mind me being in here, do you? Of course not. I mean, the repair hammer is 10 gold for only 1 pound of carry weight, so... That is rather obscenely high now that I think about it. I never really put that together before. It's odd, but absolutely not unwelcome. I'll take it. I mean, obviously I'll take it because I did take it. Oh, you're still here? Okay, so I never really put it together before. Putting the armor hammers on our always sell list is going to be really good for the Thieves Guild progression. I'd never really given it any thought before. That's kind of cool. It opens up a little bit of faster results for us. I like it. That's awesome. Let's do it. Also, Armand. Yes, I'm breaking into your house.
You wear the shadows well, fellow thief.
I did the thing.
Maybe I wasn't clear before.
Oh.
You only talk business with me in the Garden of Death.
Okay, okay. I'll meet you there. Okay. Let's try this out again. Thankfully, he's already there waiting for us at midnight 30. Now, take this stuff.
Have you recovered those taxes?
Yes, sir, I have. Yesterday.
Ah, the Gray Fox will be very pleased. We will make sure this gets back to the people. Can you believe that fool even bothered to collect this paltry sum? You can keep it. I merely wanted the Watch to know they went too far. I think it's time to promote you to Footpad. Congratulations on your new guild rank.
Yay, we're a footpad because we stole some stuff like we're supposed to do. This is actually one of my biggest complaints about Oblivion, and I will get into it at a later point about how you progress through the guilds. It's a really sore topic for me whenever it comes to progression in guilds, and I think of it every time I get a promotion, but I'll put it off for now. We have enough time left in this episode. Let's see if we can do another one.
The guild has received a request to obtain a unique statuette. It is a bust of Lafasa Indaris, the recently slain Countess of Cheydinhal. You will be paid a modest sum. Do you want this job?
We can't, yeah, I'll take it.
Excellent. Bring it back to me once you have it.
Oh, good gracious.
Shadow Heights.
Oh, good gracious. So, we're going to head to, thank you. We're going to head to Cheydinhal and grab... Yeah, it just sounds terrible when you say it this way, but we are going to Cheydinhal to grab the bust of a dead countess. All right, let's go. Okay, here we are in Cheydinhal, and it's still kind of dark out. I guess it's no surprise we didn't leave at midnight. Luckless Lucina is one of the beggars around the city.
For a day with a single coin.
I mean, we can bribe her up. Doesn't have to be with a bribe button, but we can do that, or we can just ask about it.
Sure, I've heard about it. What's it worth to you?
I mean, they're the beggars. If they like you a whole lot, they are willing to just tell you outright. Or you can pay them a small bit of gold, and they'll tell you for free. Well, I mean, without having to go through the whole minigame, but I don't mind giving the beggars a little bit of gold.
Count Indaris recently commissioned a bust of Lethasa. They say the elves carved it. He put it near her tomb in the chapel Undercroft. He also posted a guard so that her tomb wouldn't be disturbed. Used to be anyone could visit her, but now it's off limits to the public. There's a rumor going around that the Undercroft may be haunted. Count Indaris.
Yeah, same thing as before. Have a coin beggar. No. Okay, so what time is it? 6 in the morning. Alright. This place, Borba's Goods and Stores. If I can find an alchemy shop, I'd like to get some... Nothing? And there's the inn. There's an alchemy shop around. I'd like to prepare for this mission a little bit more. The March Rider. I'm pretty sure that's an inn. No, wait, that's a blacksmith store. Never mind. There's the Fighters Guild of Cheydinhal. Is there not an alchemy store in here?
Hurry up before I change.
I'm hurrying. I'm moving along. Weird. I thought that all the stores were on this side and over there is all housing. Give me a minute, I'm gonna look around. Well, I could not find an alchemist. Unbelievably so. There's probably one at the Mages Guild, but they don't do business except with other mages, so that's out of the question anyway. The best I can hope to find is Borba's Goods and Stores. There's something in particular I'm looking for, and I highly doubt she's going to have it.
Borba Grauzgaj. We've got everything the adventurer needs. I'm an old adventurer myself, and I know what's wanted.
That's actually kind of impressive, honestly.
I'm retired from adventuring, but you might try the old mine they call Rickety Mine, out east, along the Blue Road. Another possibility in that direction might be Kemen. It's an old Aeliad ruin. You might also look at Quickwater Cave to the north. I cleared it out, but I haven't been there in years. It might have new tenants.
And she adds a whole bunch of stuff to her map that we can go explore. Alright, let's see if she at least has what I'm looking for. Yes, a weak potion of invisibility. This might help us out a lot if the Undercroft is haunted and if we're trying to avoid posted guard down there. It's only 15 seconds, but that might be all the time we need. Although it does raise some concerns about other things. We'll see what happens. Oh, was there something? Ah! Fortify Marksman, Alchemy, Detect Life, and Train Blade. That's actually pretty impressive. You just can't use your blade skills anymore. Not a whole lot here either. Okay, I'm going to go through the Persuade minigame and then we'll buy up that Potion of Invisibility. I've dropped it down by almost 10 gold. And she was able to sell it to us. Awesome.
Take care.
I hope so. It's going to be something else that's very interesting about Russ and how he is going to manage his inventory, is that he might need to buy some supplies from time to time to prepare for certain quests. Why is the gate to the cemetery open? Just going to close that. And this one's open too? There's nobody in here though. Maybe somebody walked out or through it earlier? Weird. Okay. Time to rob a chapel, I guess. I wonder, can I talk to them about any sort of thing?
I am Gruyan Garana, Primate of Arche, and spiritual leader of the Shadenhall Chapel. In that capacity, I am pleased to offer advanced training in speechcraft, that the faithful might better spread the word of God's graces.
You know, most people wouldn't admit to being a primate, so kudos to you.
I closely supervise the priests and healers of Shadenhall Chapel, so they might more closely approach the sacred ideals of our faith. You too.
Okay, so nothing to talk about there. It's just go in and steal it completely undetected. Alright, here we go. Alright, so we know there is a patrol down here. There. My quest marker is pointing me to the left, so it's going to be probably down that hall he just came from. Okay, while he's down there. Okay, gonna be around here. Probably at this one in the back, too. Yeah, that's where my marker's pointing. Oh, Jesus! It's even lighting up for me. Alright, excuse me, ma'am. I don't mean to be so forward, but, I got the lady's bust. That was simple. Now, double check my inventory. Yep, wearing all light armor. Let's drink up this. Where is it? Drink up this invisibility potion. Get out of here. It is possible for someone to detect you even while you're invisible, so I am being completely careful about this. Ooh, and it just wore off too. Ooh, that was perfect! We bought just the right equipment for the job. I should stop sneaking, that might look suspicious. Wait, what? This guy's asking about Armand Kristoff?
What is it, sir? Move along.
Slightly concerning that he's asking about him. Also, yeah, there's guards everywhere. The guards are allowed in the boat. The waterfront is crawling with Imperial Watch. They are all looking for Armand Kristoff. I'm sure he won't show at midnight. Their last garden is too hot. I'll need to find out where he's hiding. Maybe one of the other Thieves Guild members knows. I'll have to start asking around for them.
Have you seen Armand Christoph?
Hi.
Thank goodness I found you. I assume you know that Hieronymus Lex has issued an arrest warrant for Armand Christoph.
Where is he?
He is in hiding. Armand is accused of stealing the bust of Lathasa Indaris from Cheydinhal. They say Count Indaris himself filed the charges.
Okay. Considering I came straight here after getting it. News travels fast.
There never was a client that commissioned the guild to steal Lathasa's bust. Armand used you to flush out an informant that infiltrated the guild.
Do we know who it is?
Mavrina Arano. Now Armand needs your help to neutralize her. You're going to pin the theft of the bust on Mavrina. She lives in the waterfront.
How are we going to do that?
Plant the bust in her cupboard. Make sure she doesn't see you. Then go tell Hieronymus Lex that she is the thief. He probably won't believe you, so you may have to persuade him. Hopefully you will at least go and check it out.
Okay. Also, good to see you again.
Good Shadow hide you.
She was one of the trainees that we met last time.
Any sign of Armand Christoph? Don't worry.
Okay, so here's her house, and there's the guards. In direct line of sight from me. Does she have a back door? Might help out a lot. No. New topic. Do you need couriers? What? Okay. This could be difficult. Have to time it perfectly. Keeps on turning around the wrong direction. Don't come toward me. Okay, can I... If I can position this... Perfect. And we're in. Oh, geez, she's in here. Hi, don't mind me. Just gonna slip in here. Plant that thing. Also, if I open this up... I mean, she is technically in the Thieves Guild, but you know, well, I guess she is in the waterfront too. I don't know if that'll be a loophole to protect her. I'm just thinking if we could steal some stuff from her. What is this book? Oh, it's a guide to Bruma. I'm leaving. That was close. She almost found me. Okay. Pardon me, sir.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm in the middle of an investigation?
Yeah, that's why I approached you, doofus.
You know where the bust is hidden?
Yeah, it's in... never mind. Mavrina Arano has it. It's in the ladies... You know, if they asked me to put the bust inside of that locked chest... Although, I don't know if we could really get away with saying that the bust is inside Mavrina Arano's chest, so... yeah.
Your credibility is suspect. You'll have to do better than that to persuade me.
Okay, so we're gonna have to do the persuasion techniques with him.
Don't worry.
Alright.
What?
Okay, now that that's done and over with.
You know where the bust is hidden? Are you sure? That can't be right. She doesn't seem to be the type.
Yeah, it's in her cupboard.
I don't believe you, but I'll have to check it out anyway. If you are right, there will be hell to pay. You will have to come along.
Yes, sir. Whatever you say, sir.
Have you seen Armand Christoph?
Busy. Both of us are. Smooth.
Hey,
You
what
are
are
right.
you doing?
This citizen is accusing you of stealing the bust of Lathasa from Cheydinhal. I even found the bust in your cabinet. What do you have to say?
Busted.
Fool! You've just exposed me to the Thieves Guild. That citizen is actually the guild member that was hired to do the theft.
Regrettably, I have no further use for you. If what I heard is true, you are the thief. If what you say is true, the Gray Fox knows you are my informant. Either way, it's over. You didn't really think I'd trust the likes of you for very long.
But I've been loyal to you. I've reported everything that Armand has done. You can't just toss me aside like a soiled cloth.
Yes, I can. You are under arrest for the theft of the bust of Lathasa Indaris, Countess of Chedenhall. Come with me.
Which is a little bit interesting because Armand is pretty much confirmed to be a member of the Thieves Guild, and yet he's going to stop looking for him. I mean, you do what you will. They just left me in here. What's in this chest? Nothing worth taking. Why did you even lock this chest? Seriously. There's nothing in here. I can sleep in our bed. Actually, this one is not owned. Is this one owned? Not anymore, I guess. Okay. I'll just, I mean, she's from the waterfront, but technically she's not with us at all anymore. Alright, so now that that's done, man, I still don't understand this barrel. With all of this stuff being done, let's wait for Armand and see what he has to say. And just as promised, here he is. Hey, somebody else has her bust. I'm sorry.
I uncovered the informant that had compromised the Thieves Guild. I know I used you in this matter with the Lathasa's bust, but I couldn't be certain that you weren't working with Mivrina. Here is the reward you were promised. Even though the bust is gone, you've earned it. I'm also promoting you to the guild rank of Bandit, which will let you use Darji of Leowin as your fence. Good work.
Huzzah! We have 2 fences now, and the new one actually has more money for us so that we can sell off higher priced things. Okay.
Shadow hide you.
Thank you, sir. And we're told to see Skriva. We will not be doing that. The Thieves Guild has some, as I said before, incredibly buggy quests, and one of them is Skriva's. So if I do her quest, it's going to be it will have to be timed at a certain point in the month, even. It's that specific and ridiculous. So with that being done, thank you everybody for joining me for today's episode of Oblivion. Next time, I'm not sure. We could do some of Skriva's quests. I don't know if Armand and Kristoff has another one for us. We could go do something else. I don't know what you guys are thinking here, because it's completely up to you as always. Let me know what you guys want to see for next episode, and I will, of course, be following those comments. I do want to say really quick, though, there's one thing I want to put off until I reach at least level 10, and that is Dark Brotherhood quests. There is a specific way that I want to start it for myself, but we will get to the Dark Brotherhood quest eventually. We just need to level up a little bit more before we can get to that point. Other than that, I think everything else will be fair game, so let me know what you want to see, and come back then for another episode of Oblivion. As always, take care all.